So if this is you should.
It does like 25 miles an hour. I
don't hear the motor. Pavers, bag material. A lot of guys build a quick plywood cube.
We're out here at the MAKITA factory in Beaufort, Georgia. Sean is over here trying the MAKITA wheelbarrow here. Water pump here, 39 gallons a minute.
Let me hold it for you.
Do that.
Go ahead.
Here, Big Dan's going to help demonstrate.
Yeah, let me hold it for you.
Hold that for me, Dan. Oh, yeah, 39 gallons a minute. One of the attachments for their multi-tool here. Pretty cool. Need to pump out, do some irrigation work. Very powerful. Got Jake over here using a MAKITA wheelbarrow, going over the hills. Got a nice little obstacle course here. One-handed. It's pretty nice. How's it feel?
It feels really good.
Easy to handle?
What was really clutch is coming down the hill, it catches you, you know? So
Oh, does
you
it?
don't just free spool down the hill.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. So it kind of backs you off and slows you down the hill? That's nice. Oh, and the nice little caster wheels.
Super easy to turn.
Yeah, we use the Pro Paw. This is definitely way more advanced, way, obviously heavier, but it definitely got some
price tag on it, but it
seems like it's going to hold up.
Productivity could just go through the roof.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they say it had some assist to lift the dump cart as well?
It's like, and then it's just got
Oh, nice.
hydraulics.
Oh, yeah, little hydraulic pistons, like your trunk latch and like your trunk hatch. Yeah, that's nice. Very well built. Very well built wheelbarrow. I'm sure it's pricey, but they make good stuff, so I'm sure it'll last you a long time. Got some good tires on there. Gerhardt, let's see it. Let's see that thing work. I like the little safety bar. Keep it from breaking your arms. That's nice. Okay.
Trying not to make a mess here, man.
Come on, Gerhardt.
Too late.
Come on, Gerhardt. Go quick.
10 more to go, buddy.
So he said there's an extension you can put on this to get another 3 feet deep. Once you dig that out, there's another one you can put in there and you can go. So I guess you can go down about 6 feet if you need to.
So on the carts, what do I have? I have XGT kind of on this side. I have a couple of the LXT products over there too. If you just want to pull the trigger on that, they're actually really good. Particularly the X2 stuff is still in a similar power range to the XGT. I got the steel over there. There's even a Milwaukee. Yeah, that's fun just to pull the trigger on, see what that feels like. We really kind of had that out there for, I think, the guys that were here last week will want to see that. So, but anyway, you're welcome to pull the trigger on any of these, compare them, ergonomics, balance, power. You can kind of see where we stand with a couple of those that we have out here today. So what are you looking at here? As we kind of move here, it's kind of a power thing with the first two. And then Tommy is working on right now grabbing a brand new trimmer that you guys haven't seen yet. It's in the warehouse. They're pulling the order right now. So hopefully we can have it out here before you get done. So what do we have here? This is our more lightweight, great balance. You notice that you can kind of tell the difference because the motor's out on this end. so it's a little bit better as far as runtime. It gives a little bit more. This is kind of where we start our commercial line. If you were, we like to talk gas because everybody knows gas. If you were talking gas, this would be like 26 cc. Okay, that's where that is. It's a lighter weight gas trimmer. It does a great job. You're looking at 25 minutes to an hour usually in running. Again, they don't have a steel shaft in this one because there is no shaft. You're just running wires. You got the motor down here. Some of the nice features about it, we do the rapid load heads. Real nice. Load the line in, load it up real quickly. It's pretty standard. It's a 10mm arbor, so if you have any particular trimmer head that you like, you can put that on there, no problem. You got the bikini shield. Again, it's just the ergonomics of it. They're very comfortable, very easy to operate. I'll show you how to operate all these here in just one moment. But that's kind of the starting point for the commercial line. It depends on where you go. Obviously, if you're some of my guys here are in Florida, that's not where I'm going to start for you because I know where you're cutting every day. But other parts of the country, we find that this is what they prefer to keep running. That's what they want to use. This next one steps up a little bit. You're more comparable to about 32 cc's in gas. So you got more power. You got the full 17-inch swath. This one does have a drive shaft, so not quite as efficient on battery time, but it still does a pretty good job. The motor is back here. So what that does is that does allow us to make it blade capable. When we start getting into brush cutters and so forth, we can throw blades on these, no problem. I'll show you a little bit about them. Again, you still got the rapid load heads. This is our standard one right now, but we do have a new head coming that is very much like the Speed Feed. If the Speed Feed's what you're into, I know that's one of the most popular heads on the market. Interesting enough, our VP of Outdoor Power Equipment was at Shandaiwa. He has the original drawings for the Speed Feed because he engineered it with some of the guys. So just to tell you a little bit about who's working for us here. Again, nice ergonomics. I think it's very comparable to any gas trimmer. When you feel it, it's got good power. It around pretty good. I think you'll get out there and run it. You'll see. As far as operating, and this is the one thing that's a little bit different. With gas, you start it up, you pull the trigger, and everybody just has variable speed, and they're obviously just running a gas motor. You don't have all these fancy little buttons. Is what I'm getting to. So I want to explain the little buttons real quick, just so it makes it easy to run. You can run this with the throttle if you want to, which is how a lot of guys run gas, right? So you can do that, no problem. You can also bump it. This button right here. Right, so I can drive it. If I get in the parking lot, I don't want to throw rocks, I don't want to throw debris. Slow it down just like that, keep from doing that. If I'm just cutting something lighter, our grasses right now are not as deep as they would be in the summer. It's not really going to take that much to cut them. You could get more runtime. Just slowing it down as you go, Again, you can throttle it or do it with the button. There is a blue button here. I want to explain real quick. If I press and hold that button for about a half a second, I'll see it switch over to this little blue icon. Now, if you want to teach your crew to use it this way, it's great. This is where we talk about some of that programming. Now the trimmer itself is going to do the thing. So you don't have to do anything. Pull the trigger. It's going to run at like a medium speed, but as I get into heavier grass, the speed itself on. It'll go up and down on its own as it feels it's needed. Buttons and so forth. So
the couple shaft, is that going to be available full-time run reverse for the newer stuff? Or are you going to
I haven't seen it yet. This one doesn't run full-time. I don't
You
really
lefties.
know.
right? No, I mean it's just for going fence line. If you're turned around.
Probably
yeah.
The reverse. Yeah, it's not the all these.
Yeah,
It's just because
And
it's
the
running all
street
the
trimmer
different
heads
attachments.
all.
We got one of the brooms out here if you want to run it on the turf or you want to try it on the concrete.
like-
And cutting up under things, and it actually does great with tall grass.
Oh wow,
We use it around here for like cutting.
that's unique. A little trimmer there for like kudzu and running around the base of shrubs and stuff like that. That's pretty.
So that's kind of what the trimmers look like.
Got an inverter. Uses their bigger battery. You can charge the smaller batteries right here. I think this one charges 8 batteries.
Just as far as handhelds,
Hope so.
super lightweight. I was like, oh, this feels pretty good. But as soon as I ran it, what I noticed was, dang thing is like, I'm fighting it the whole time. like it's always pushing back. I'm always pushing forward to hold this thing because it's not like a backpack blower where I've got the tube coming around and supporting it. So like my arm was tired in like minutes. It was like nothing. So with these, our guys took that into account. And when they re-engineered the case, they tried to reduce the force back on you. So it is easier to stay in the orientation that you use. It's not nearly as bad. It doesn't wear you out as fast. It also extremely quiet. This one's 61 dBA, and that one's only like 57 or something. So super, super quiet. You go work a complex like this, you walk by an office building, they won't even know you've been there. You know? So which is great if you get into doing properties like retirement communities or hotels or anything like that where they're very, very strict on when you can run gas, when you can't. They won't even know you're working with this kind of stuff.
Sure.
So, super quiet.
So that's dual shot for runtime?
Yeah, it runs off one at a time. It's just double the runtime. The blower eats a lot.
Yeah. So this is our backpack right now. This is on our Connect system, and I want to talk a little bit about Connects too. Because we talked a little bit about the 40 volt. Connects is going to be your all-day use extended runtime solution. So this works in conjunction with XGT. So I can take this and I can take this battery off, plug in an adapter, and I can run that XGT blower right off of the backpack if I need to, right off of this battery. And that's what that is over there, right? So that's just the battery by itself. It also goes into the backpack blower. This is our generation 1. Generation 2 is only months away. Okay, so that's coming where we've amped up the power a little bit more. The only thing I would say negative-wise with these that we hear is, I mean, obviously they're a little heavy. Still, everybody else is going to be a little heavy because you're carrying a 20-pound battery on your back. So it does have a little bit of weight, but we did a good job with these pads, right, to really take a lot of that off of you. So once you get it on and get it balanced, it's actually very comfortable. And I don't think you notice it as bad having that much padding on there. The Connect system, we run it on the mowers, we can run it on the blowers. This is a great solution in itself. This little blower right here, I recharge a little bit, how to get more runtime, all these different things. So this is a new component here for us, right? This is our inverter station. It's just like running a generator or something, but it's all off the battery. The Connect's battery, this is that same battery I just showed you on the backpack. Like I said, it goes right onto the lawnmower. You can throw it on a harness, wear it on your back. You've got all that you can plug around in here and now recharge. Let's see, it was like 8 or so of the XGT batteries. Honestly, if you went out to the field and you were doing that much, you're working all day beyond, honestly. To be honest, that's a lot. We do have cases like this right now, right, where we have batteries separated in there. You can carry stuff to the field today that way. We do have a new system that we don't have out here today. We may be able to find it on YouTube to show you. I don't know if you guys have seen it. But there's a new compartment that holds up to 8 amp hour batteries, or one that holds up to 12 4 amp hour batteries. And what that is it's a carrying case and a charger. So the charger's built into the carrying case. You put all of your batteries, you want to have 8 amp hour batteries. Man, it's working all day long. I mean, beyond all day long. And I can put them all in the case. I can plug it in at night, charge them, take it the next day. Everything's in a sealed. I can take it out in the field. I can plug it right in here. If I want to recharge some of them during the day, I can have my charger right there. Or I can have something as simple as having a charger like this where I just turn on. I can throw one of my Connects batteries on there. I can choose between USB, DC, or AC, right? Plug that, turn that on, plug it right in, and it lights right up and it's ready to charge batteries. So you have this kind of stuff now that makes it easier to go with what you do. I mean, we always recommend starting with here and here because it's easy to get back to your shop at night, have enough chargers, store everything on, recharge, load up the box the next day and go out there. That's an inexpensive way to get going. This stuff all helps with that. If you want to recharge in the field, this makes it a lot easier. And that's going to be a big part of that conversation, making sure you have enough power to run and work all day long. So yeah, in-field charging, part of your power management. The new charging system, I'm sure, like I said, we can find it on YouTube and let you see it briefly. That will be here soon. They'll work in conjunction with all this stuff really, really well.
Spring 2024?
dethatcher, scar fire.
Levels on there. It's running on XGT. Lawnmowers. You know, we don't have zero turns right now. We are just a 21-inch. These are 22-inch decks, steel lawnmowers. They're made to go on the back of a trailer. They do have a 21-inch with the cut. So some of the battery guys have played the game with. Unlike the gas guys, if they say a 21-inch, they're meaning with the cut is 21-inch. Some of our battery guys have put 21-inch stickers on there when they cut 19 inches, and the deck is 20 inches or 21 inches. That's not the case here. Some of the nice things about it, it's very, very quiet. You can do an acre or better on XGT. That one will be over 2 acres. Really, you're not going to obviously do that much walk behind. But if you keep one on a trailer, you got to hit smaller places, smaller areas where you can't get a zero turn into. This is a great, easy solution to deal with. That one's on the Connect battery, as I talked about a few times. You can also put an adapter or a backpack on there that actually runs LXT batteries out of that. If you've already got that LXT system, you can actually run that mower with it. Some of the nice things about it, I always tell people, we even say in our manual, you want to clean it up, you want to wash it off, you probably want to do this with a gas mower, but you can flip it over, spray it off. Water doesn't, we don't care. It's all sealed up, it's protected. It's not going to hurt it. You need a maintenance blade. It's a standard blade. Makita's not a blade company. I would suggest putting a better aftermarket blade on there. Go ahead and do that. It's a pretty standard blade.
No problems with any aftermarket blades?
No.
Run any aftermarket blade on it. That's good.
Rubber tires, does help.
It does have a single lever adjustment, right? We'll have a ton of grass. I think your guys are cutting this too low. This should be taller. But you can run it through there a little bit if you want. Super, super quiet. Fires up really easy. You've got an on button here. And this is, again, back to that gas safety thing. You do have to have a safety. So you can't just pull the bell and fire up, because if this was on and I flipped it over and accidentally did it, accidents could happen. So you have to push in this red button and hold it. You're good to go. You're self-propelled. Bell is on the back. You got your speed control right here. Usually I tell people to start out slow. It will. Pretty decent speed on your walk. Yeah, they're good mowers. This is
Battery indicators.
Battery indicators. On this one, I think it's here. I think they just light up. On this one, you have one here. You actually have multiple ones. Yeah. I'm trying to think where else there is one of those. Oh yeah, right there too. Right there as well. So this is a heavier mower. That's a little lighter. I like the speed of this one, but this one has that longer cut time. It's really cool.
2 acres.
Yeah, 2 acres, which is a lot of. I mean,
We got Jamar out here running one of the lightweight string. What do you think about that one, Jamar?
It's definitely lightweight.
That's the super lightweight one with the. That's the only one with the motor on the head. How's the balance on the head? Does it feel like there's a lot of weight in the motor? Or is it pretty well balanced?
No, it's real balanced, super lightweight. There's a little bit of. You can tell it's lightweight because it does a lot of kickback.
Yeah.
May not be good for our St. Augustine.
Yeah.
But like maybe Bermuda, maybe some Georgia.
Definitely our centipede. It looks very similar in build to our Cat and Crest trimmers, the prosumer ones.
4 amp hour battery on the back. It'll probably
nice.
balance out even better with an 8
Yeah.
or a 6.
A little bit heavier battery.
That balance on there is pretty good.
Yeah.
Super lightweight.
Feel pretty well made. Solid. Yeah.
You feel sturdy.
Okay. Nice. So that's their smallest option. All right. Got Jake here running their mosquito mister, their power mister. I think there's only 2 available options on the market right now. Flowzone makes one that carries a 2.5 gallon capacity. That one's very popular. And then this one. Yeah, this one, which is a 4 gallon capacity. Much bigger, loud, a little bit louder, but much bigger. Looks very well made, but 4 gallon capacity. The batteries here are supposed to be able to blow up to 40 feet liquid up. So if you're doing a lot of 2-3 story houses or bigger, you know, buildings, apartment buildings, whatever, you got some extra capacity. All right, we're assisting Steven here, refilling the 4-gallon capacity on the backpack sprayer with the multi-tool attachment they have with a pump that does 39 gallons a minute. 39 gallons a minute, don't go too fast. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're not even putting any throttle on it.
How many gallons is that?
4.
Jeez, I'm never carrying that many gallons. Well, maybe 2 gallons at the most per house.
Need a boost?
Yeah.
$500 per house? Hell yeah. I need to go work with you.
How much Fireball can I fit?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's the weight? How's the weight now?
It's got I can do some adjustment.
I mean, it's 4.
We're demoing the MAKITA mist backpack mosquito mister fogger. One of 2 options available right now that I know of for mosquito control using battery powered equipment. It is definitely very loud, but very well made. It's got a 4-gallon capacity. Obviously not as loud as a gas one, but still very loud for electric. But it's supposed to be able to spray up 40 feet. Get it, Dan.
Yes. Also, anybody wants to pull the pulse out and try it up there, but you also want to see it cut through something bigger, bring it over here and drop it through here as well.
Pretty good.
We don't use chainsaws, but I know a lot of you guys do. So we're over here testing out the chainsaws they have. Look at this pole saw. We do use that for like palm trees and things. It's pretty impressive. I'm guessing this thing telescopes to at least, you could probably get to heights 15, 20 feet if you needed to. So that's pretty cool. Lightweight aluminum yeah, fairly lightweight, obviously for that. It's going to be heavy because it's to reach those heights, but seems pretty good. And Nick about to use it. Got some good power to it. He said, "How's the weight, Phil?" Yeah, I know. Easily, yep, probably 12-foot length. So you probably reach up about 15, 18 feet. Yeah, I know. Sean here doing a little comparison cut steel. 220C, MSA 220C versus the MAKITA.
You forgot how to turn it on?
It looks like XGT. I'm not sure which size it is.
Go. Just go.
Oh, he doesn't know how to use a chainsaw.
I don't know. That didn't look very good, did it?
It looked good. It looked good. Is the brakes on?
So what are your first?
All right, here's the MAKITA BL. I don't know what number it is. Not sure how many different ones they have.
But yeah, I guess we'll see.
Handled it a lot better.
I got a lot farther through there before it started.
Just for fairness, let's make sure they didn't put an empty battery on the steel.
No, it's 3/4 charge.
So, yep. So
battery's still good.
good. So, yep, definitely stronger.